This is Dave Johnson, a supervisor in a distribution warehouse. He's been with the company for over 18 years and a supervisor for 5 of those years. Dave is well respected by his peers. Having worked his way up through the company, he's also popular with hourly employees. His normal work routine is just that, routine. Today, however, he will find himself right where you could be, in the middle of an accident, where the responsibility for controlling everything during the initial response to the accident rests with you.
Well, it's our new quality supervisor. Congratulations, Lisa. You deserve it.
Thanks, Dave.
So tell me, how does it feel to be out here on the floor where the real work goes on instead of stuck away in that old musty QC lab, huh?
Give me a break, Dave. You know I've been out here before.
Yeah, right. How are we going to reduce accidents if we can't even wipe up spills? I'll give maintenance a call.
Dave in the warehouse.
What's that,
please
Dave?
call Jim Smith at extension 222.
Dave in the warehouse, please call Jim Smith at extension 222.
What now?
Jim Smith.
Morning, Mr. Smith. What can I do for you?
Hi, Dave. Listen, have you seen where the third shift placed that pallet with computer equipment?
Oh, you mean the one that's headed to the north office?
Yeah, that's it. Look, we've got a truck in bay number 1 that leaves in 5 minutes. Can you get that pallet down to the loading dock before they leave?
No problem. We'll get right on it.
Good man. I knew I could count on you. Say, if I don't see you before I leave, tell your crew I said to have a great holiday.
Well, thanks. You do the same.
Morning, Dave.
Oh, hello. Oh, you're the new guy, aren't you, Bob, right?
Yeah, right. The lady out in personnel, she's sitting in for someone. She sent me here and said that I could finish new hire training after the holidays.
Well, great. We could sure use your help. Welcome aboard.
Thanks, Dave.
And now, if I remember, your application says you know how to drive a forklift, right?
Mm-hmm. At the company I just came from, I drove one for 10 years.
Good, because I need you to get that pallet of computer equipment right there down to the loading dock in the next 2 minutes so they can get it on the truck going north.
Great. Which forklift do you want me to use?
Just use that one right there and hurry, okay?
Oh, Dave, did you want me to do a pre-use inspection first?
Well, you bet I do, after you get that down there. Look, Bob, you're absolutely right. We should do a pre-use first, but we got to get that pallet to the loading dock. Now, do it quickly, but be safe. Safety is important around here. Matter of fact, I got to have a little talk with maintenance right now about leaving oil on the floor by the loading dock. I put one of those wet floor signs by, so stay clear, all right?
You got it.
Maintenance? Yeah, who am I talking to? JD? Hey, buddy, this is Dave from shipping. How's it going? Look, man, you know why there's oil on the floor down by the loading dock? Well, remember our safety program. If you spill it, you clean it up. Well, purchasing ought to have some sort of material. Yeah, well, I guess they took an early vacation. Yeah. Bob, what happened? You said you knew how to drive a forklift. Lisa, what happened? Where'd you get hit?
It's my leg.
Come on, everybody, stand back, give her air. What's going on? Who called emergency services?
Who knows first aid?
JD! Oh, my God, now what? We just talked about this. Craig, go and get some rags and wipe up that oil. We don't need another accident. I gotta call the operator.
Hey girl, what are you doing?
Oh, well, you know, I got the phones today. Cindy's on vacation again. Oh, Lord, every time I turn around, she's on vacation. We gotta go to lunch. Front desk, this is Renee.
Oh, shoot, Renee, I was calling the operator.
Oh, I'm the operator today. Cindy's on vacation.
All right, well, look, this is Dave in shipping. Lisa Evans and J.D. Allstout have been involved in a bad forklift accident.
What?
Yeah, they're both down, and we need help fast. I'm going back there.
Wait a minute, Dave. Where are they? How bad are they hurt? Who should I call? Yes, this is Renee Wallace at IDS on North Boulevard. We've had a serious accident. 2 people are trapped under a forklift. They could be dead. We need help fast.
All right, people, let's look alive. We got an ambulance coming. Clear all this junk out of the way.
My leg!
We're gonna take these boxes out. Don't move this. Okay.
Okay. What? Hey, look. I'll have to get back with you. I'll get back with you. And what is going on now?
Mr. Smith, there's been an accident.
What's going on? What's happening? An accident here? Are you sure it's supposed to be here? I don't know of anything going on here. Is there something going on? Is there a problem back there? This way. Here. Yeah, here she is, here. What happened here? What's going on? What's going on here? What happened? Okay.
Oh, my leg.
All right, everybody, listen up. Chris, go to the phone. Call the operator, tell her to page the first aid team and emergency services. Lisa may have a broken leg. Stay on the line with her until she gets all the information she needs. Sandy, stay with Lisa, keep her calm and still. Let her know help's on the way.
Oh, my phone!
Bob. JD, do me a favor. Take Bob to the break area and keep him calm. Stay with him until he calms down. All right.
Hey, girl, what are you doing?
Hey, I got the phones today. Cindy got to take early vacation. But I got something to tell you.
Right.
Oh, here's the phone. Front desk, this is Renee.
Renee? I'm sorry, I thought this was the operator.
I'm sorry. I'm the operator today. Cindy's on vacation.
This is Chris in the warehouse. There's been an accident.
What?
Look, I need you to write this down. First, we need you to call the first aid team to Rack 21. That's right, Rack 21. It's Lisa Evans. She hurt her leg. She's conscious, but call an ambulance just in case.
Okay, Chris. Keep me posted.
All right, thanks, Renee.
Yes, this is Renee at IDS on North Boulevard. We've had an accident in our warehouse. One of our employees injured their leg. She is conscious, but we need an ambulance just in case.
Craig, how about standing here in front of this oil spot so nobody else slips and gets hurt? Whoa!
What's happening with oil?
Report to rack number 21.
Dave, I called emergency services and they're on their way.
Report to rack number
What else do you
21 in
need?
the warehouse.
Call Mr. Smith, tell him what happened, tell him emergency services are on the way, and then I need for you to go out front and direct the paramedics in here.
All right.
Sam.
Yeah.
Will you go to the safety office and get a camera?
Yeah.
Thanks. Now the rest of you guys, tape off this area and please don't let anybody touch anything. Sure looks like this could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, over here. Back here. Back in the warehouse area. Okay? Hey, Lisa. Everything will be okay. Let's go ahead and move some of this. Okay. Give them a hand here, guys.
How you doing?
Hi.
What hurts?
My lower right leg.
All right, people, let's look alive. We got an ambulance coming. Clear this stuff out of the way.
We're gonna take these boxes out. Don't move this. Okay. We're gonna take these boxes out. Don't move this. Okay. Guys. My leg, please. We're gonna take these boxes out. Don't move this.
Well, I really hate that the accident happened, but I couldn't believe my eyes. I turned around the corner, looked back, and Lisa, the inspector, was hanging from the rack. Not just climbing, hanging from the rack. Then Bob, the new forklift driver, comes around the corner flying.
Look, I got to get some information for this accident investigation, and it can't wait.
Okay. Well, what's the tape recorder for?
Well, it's for the investigation. Now, look, you know and I know who messed up here, but let's go through the formalities. Now, just verify a few things for me.
Well, I was just...
Now, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me finish. Now, you did see that puddle of oil near the accident scene, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. Now, Bob, our new guy, he just slid right through that puddle, didn't he?
Well, I guess he did.
Yeah, I knew it. He was probably trying to show off for Lisa. Man, I knew that kid was going to be trouble.
Maybe, but I think Lisa was climbing on the rack when she got hit.
No, Lisa's not that stupid. Well, I guess we can forget about our safety bonuses this year. Can't wait to see whose head rolls over this one. Well, it's been a rough one today. You doing okay?
Yeah, I think I'll be all right.
Oh, good. Now, remember, we're just gathering information to help prevent accidents, and tell you anything you can remember is going to be a big help.
Okay.
Okay, well, good. Then, just in your own words, just tell me what you remember about what happened.
Lisa was inspecting some of the shipping labels that were on some of the boxes that were located on, I think, level 2 of rack 21. I walked by and she grabbed me and said, you know, can you see some of these numbers that are on one of the boxes because it's too high for me to see? And I said, well, I can't see them either, but, you know, let me get you a ladder. And she said, no, let me climb up on the rack. And I said, no, let me get you a ladder. It's not very safe for you to do that. You might get hurt. She must have climbed up there anyway because it took me a while to get the ladder.
So she climbed up on the middle rack?
Well, I didn't see the exact one, but I mean, I must have been gone a long time because, I mean, I went to the tool closet and it was locked, so I had to go to purchasing to try to find a key. And of course, they weren't there. I finally found the ladder near maintenance, but by the time I got back, I heard someone yell, "Look out!" And Bob, the new guy, had knocked Lisa off the rack with his forklift. I mean, I tried to get over there as fast as I could. I got the boxes off her leg. I mean, she was in a lot of pain.
Okay, now, can you show me exactly where she was standing?
I think it was right there.
Okay. What else can you think of that might have contributed to this?
I really can't think of anything else. I don't know.
Okay. How do you think we might have prevented it?
Lisa should never have climbed up on the rack, and Bob, the new guy, I mean, he may have not been very familiar with the forklift. Maybe some training for the new guy? I don't know. I guess that's it.
Okay, Chris, that's all I need right now. You know my extension now. If you can think of anything else, please call me.
I'll do it.
Okay?
All
Thanks
right.
a lot for your help. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Well, you saw me verifying shipping numbers in my morning QC audit. Some of the boxes on rack 21 were too high for me to read. Chris happened to be walking by, so I asked him to help. He couldn't see the number either, so he was going to climb on the rack to get it. I stopped him because I didn't want him to get hurt. So he said that he would go and find a ladder. I continued to check the other numbers. And then the last thing I remember was that I kneeled down and I placed my clipboard on the floor so I could see to another box in the back. When all of a sudden, this new guy on the forklift, he yells, "Look out." And then I see him lose control of the forklift. It just all happened so quickly. I didn't have time to move. My leg got pinned underneath some of the boxes. Chris was there to help me lift the boxes off.
When I started down the ramp, I hit the brakes, but nothing happened. Then I started pumping the brakes, but once again, no response. When I got to the bottom of the ramp, I tried to turn the wheels to avoid hitting that inspector lady. I mean, I even tried yelling, "Look out," but she was kneeling down right over there, and that load went right for her. I mean, the forklift even came to rest in that oil over there that you told me to look out for. I don't remember much after that. I mean, I was so scared. I don't know how we could have prevented that.
But that doesn't matter. The oil on that floor did not cause that forklift to go out of control. In fact, the seals for the forklift brakes, that's just another example of where purchasing is cutting costs in a needless way. They don't seat properly. And when they don't seat properly, they can leak. In fact, that kid was driving a forklift with no brake fluid and no brakes, for that matter. You know Patrick, third shift driver? Well, he found a puddle of fluid near the forklift, and he found that it had no brakes when he did a pre-use inspection. He brought the form to me. I entered it in the maintenance log. Now, I was going to fix it on the third shift, but that overhead line just took too long. Now, we just left the forklift where it stopped near the pallets so nobody got hurt when they tried to move it. Now, we really didn't need to tag out this forklift. I was going to get right on it. Bottom line is, that new kid, he told me he didn't do a pre-use inspection. That kid shouldn't have been on that forklift in the first place. He'd have found that defect if he'd have followed the procedure of doing pre-use inspection like Patrick did the night before.
Tell me about your training.
Okay, let's see here. You know everyone's had that new hire orientation and a signed statement regarding safety rules and regulations. That's all that's in Bob Daniels' training record.
Okay, what do we have on Lisa?
Okay, Lisa Evans. Now, Lisa Evans, she recently transferred from the QC lab to QC supervisor. She has all of the training from working inside the lab, but that's it. That's it.
J.D. Allstott?
J.D. Now, J.D. Allstott, you know he's been here for over 30 years, okay? But his last training was over 5 years ago when he had that lockout, tagout training. His last forklift workshop was over 10 years ago.
10 years?
10 years ago.
Wow.
Speaking of which, you know, I see here that you haven't had any training since you became a supervisor.
Here's that maintenance log you wanted, and here's the entry for those failed forklift brakes.
Well, where's the entry for that overhead line you talked about?
Right here.
All right. What about all this other stuff that hasn't been done yet?
What?
I said, what about all this other stuff that hasn't been done yet?
Look, there are only 2 of us full-time now. I've been pulling double shift 3 times a week for the last 6 months.
Well, J.D., old buddy, you ought to have yourself a mighty fine vacation with all that overtime pay, don't you think? Yeah.
I guess I can't complain. I gotta go now.
Thanks, J.D. God, what a character.
I'll tell you what, looking at this schedule, looks like J.D. is the only person who's working those kind of hours.
I'll tell you, J.D. is one of the few hard workers we have left around here. Well, let's get back to the investigation. I need to take a look at job procedures and practices.
Oh, I think, let's see. It's right here. Safety manual. There it is.
Let's see. Here it is, forklift training.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's this? There's only 1 page. And all that says is drivers must do inspections on their forklifts, that's all.
Oh, what about, I think it's in the back, the lockout, tagout procedure. I think that's in the back.
Here it is. Oh, man. Looks like the last time this thing was updated was when I was still driving a forklift. I'm telling you, the safety department really needs to get with the program. Well, Renee, I guess that's all the information I need. Listen, thanks again for your help. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome, Dave. Anytime.
See you later.
All right, take care.
Well, where are we on this accident investigation, Dave?
Well, the area's been cleaned up, and Bob, the new guy's been trained in pre-use procedures.
Is that it?
Well, no, there are other recommendations that are in the process of being implemented right now.
Well, you took that forklift out of service, right?
Yeah, we had it towed to maintenance. J.D. inspected it and said the brakes failed because the seals weren't seating properly, so all the fluid leaked out. Seems that purchasing bought the wrong seals. Well, anyway, the seals are being replaced in that one right now, and J.D. will get to the rest of them as soon as he picks up the new seals this afternoon. And he's also going to get some absorbent material while he's out, so we'll be able to clean up any spills that happen from now on.
Well, have you been able to talk to the purchasing department about this?
No, they weren't available to talk.
I know everybody's busy, but look, I want you to organize a meeting to ensure that our purchasing system doesn't fail us again. There's no excuse for cutting corners when it comes to safety. And make sure both you and I are there to kick it off.
Consider it done. Oh, also, we made some changes in our pre-use and lockout-tagout procedures, so there'll be no more misunderstandings about equipment.
Well, when are you going to share these changes with the workers?
Well, Bob, the new guy's been trained already, and I guess we'll get everybody else next quarter in the annual training refresher when the program's revised.
No, don't wait until then. Start discussions of the changes in group meetings until everybody thoroughly understands them.
Well, I guess I could start auditing the pre-use inspection reports to be sure the procedures are being followed.
Good thinking, good thinking. By the way, who conducts the general inspections of the warehouse area?
Well, the safety department used to. These days, I guess I just kind of keep an eye on things and take action when it's needed.
Well, I hope everyone doesn't depend on the safety department to do their inspections. Everyone ought to do his own.
Yeah. Well, I could work up a form and start turning it into you every week.
No. No, I want all departments to do this. I'll handle that. You got enough to do with that new employee. By the way, why was the new employee even driving that forklift when he hadn't even been trained? Are you sure you've got all your bases covered?